Hi everyone, this is Tyler and I'm here with Liz.
Hey.
And we are resuming our Let's Play of Let's Play Dragon Age Inquisition.
Crap.
We still kind of just got started into the game.
Hey.
I don't think the world is quite opened up yet, and Liz is trying to kill everyone.
No! Ooh.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to jump.
Oh. You can jump?
Hey. But I was next to a person, so it kept giving me chat comments.
Okay. So, you have to report to Haven Chantry.
Chantry.
Chantry. Where are you going?
Gathering herbs.
Oh.
And, seeing if there's loot and shit.
There's a path.
It's a goat path.
Not really.
Shut up.
I mean, goats can, walk up, vertical cliffs, basically.
Ooh, iron.
So.
Ooh, piece of candy.
Ooh, piece of candy.
Ooh, piece of candy.
We're glad Family Guy didn't do that joke more than twice, because I think it would have gotten old really quick.
It got old after the second time.
Not really, because they didn't do it at the second. They only did it the second time. It's not like they're, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Conway Twitty.
Okay, that one.
I love that. I did, as annoying as it was, I did love that joke.
Oh look, the dead. I'm gonna loot them.
Technically, you're not looting them, but
It's their belongings.
Is it? Now you're desecrating their dead bodies. It's a lot.
What else is new?
See, with I've been replaying Dragon Age Origins. I kind of like what they do with their codex. They just alert you that there's a new thing in the codex and let you move on. So you can read a bunch of stuff just all at once. And not have to stop, read it. I mean, you don't have to read them, obviously, but, in here, obviously, but it's just like, blah, 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 add it to codex, and then that's all it does. Ooh. You don't have to stop and read it. There's ground down there.
No.
Ladies and gentlemen, comment question of the day. What kills you more than anything when it comes to video games? Me, personally, fall damage. I didn't realize how far that jump was. Especially in Elden Ring.
Me, sarcastically thinking I can take on the boss when I can't.
So yeah. Put what you die to most in video games.
Or in any games, really.
Well, I mean, what other game? I said video games. What other games would you die in?
D&D.
Yeah, I guess, but...
Once again, I put sarcastically trying to take on the boss when I shouldn't.
Or when you were completely left out and then suddenly get pulled back in to a TPK.
Or, when your character gets used because you're given a spell to protect yourself and you think it's just to protect you, but it ends up killing everyone.
Huh.
Because you're tiny and it does more damage than you thought it would do because you're tiny. Because it literally is supposed to protect you.
What spell?
Needles. When I was a pixie.
Oh, right. Because homebrew. Nothing wrong with homebrew, but you have to make sure to balance it. Didn't you already start here? Didn't you already go here?
Nope.
Oh. Just open the front door and walk right in, even though this clearly belongs to someone else. I still love the theory that Link in most video games, or most Legend of Zelda games, people consider him a cryptid. He runs through your town, breaks all your pots, screams, and runs away. Elf root. Because we don't have enough of that.
I don't think that's what... Aha.
Or...
That might be what it was telling me to find.
You found, what, 9 pieces? $12 pieces? 15? 18? Jesus. There.
Now, obviously there's something here.
It's not beeping anymore.
Yes, it kinda is.
Not really.
You see how the circle...
Oh.
And it's directing me towards the cabin.
We probably just missed something in the cabin then. Go in the cabin. Maybe it's behind the cabin?
But I was just there.
Maybe there's nothing. Oh, right there. It's the blip. Right there. I think it's pointing you to that elf root.
Nope.
There's nothing else. There's literally nothing else, Liz. Unless you can jump up on top of it. Okay.
Whatever. That's just gonna make me upset later.
You'll be able to come back. Most likely.
Oh. Shows on that.
Yep. Alright. So you're gonna start heading towards the chantry?
Yeah, I guess. Hello, person I haven't talked to yet.
We cannot stay.
I'd like your take on the Templar Order. It's a shadow of what
Shadow of what it
where
was.
once we both protected all people
Protected
from
all
the
people
dangers
from the
of
dangers of
magic.
magic.
We
Now
now
posture
posture
to
and
grab
grab
power.
power. One day, I hope the circles are again
The circles are
sanctuaries where
again
mages can
sanctuaries.
practice their craft. You're not going to rejoin the Order?
You're not going to rejoin the order. When the temple went up, the forces rescued those few that are still alive.
My life is
Are you
death
still a
and
Grey
death
Warden?
to pay. However I can.
No.
Do you have any idea what caused
Huh.
the explosion? No, I'm just a recruit. Belief and faith doesn't get you closer to the important meetings. Though that distance did save my life.
Alright.
I will talk to you later.
All I know is, like, the Templar, at least in Origins, are kind of like a police to the mages.
Yeah, that's kind of what they were supposed to be.
But from what it sounds like, is the Templars like to abuse their power.
What police force doesn't?
Valid.
And no, I'm not open to political.
I never said we were.
No. I'm letting the tape. I'm just saying it in the. So, yeah, shush.
But anyways. Well, no. It's what's interesting is in Origins, like I said, I've been playing through it. Alistair, I don't know if he's even referenced in this game, but he is, he used to be a Templar. And he can actually teach you some of the Templar skills once you get his loyalty up. You know, their ability to,
Hey, Barrick.
to drain mana and stuff like that. But I've been playing a rogue, so I've just been going slashy. And trying to get a little bit closer to Liliana so she can teach me how to be a,
chosen of Andraste.
Badass.
how to be a bard.
Hero sent to save us all.
So that's her specialization.
I've no interest in being a hero. All I want is to find a way to seal this breach.
Pragmatic, but ultimately irrelevant.
You have a butt chin.
I've journeyed deep into the fade in ancient ruins and
Stab you.
battlefields to see the dreams
Me?
of lost civilizations.
Sure.
I've watched as hosts
I mean,
of
hey.
spirits clash to reenact the bloody past in ancient wars, both famous and forgotten.
And he
Every
does
great
not
war
have a
is its
butt
own.
chin. He has a
just
really
curious
prominent
what kind
dimple in
you
his
use.
chin. He's not Mr. Shoe.
Who supposedly got kicked off of,
Any building strong
So you
enough
think
to
you can
withstand
dance?
The rigors of time is a history.
for
Every
inappropriately
battlefield is
flirting
death.
with a,
Both attract spirits. They
contestant.
press against
And then
the
he went
veil
out and said I wasn't
between
flirting with them, but I did reach out to them, and everyone. And then the comments of the TikTok I saw were like, "You still shouldn't have been reaching out. You are a judge. She's a contestant." It's such a shame because it feels like all Glee is controversy after controversy, and it really
I've
makes
never
me
heard of
wonder
anyone
how
going
the
so far into the fade.
hell I enjoyed that show.
Thank you. It's not a
You're
common
young.
field of study for obvious reasons.
I was a senior in high school.
Flashy as throwing fire or lightning. The thrill of finding remnants of a thousand.
Still gonna say we were young.
Yeah.
I would not trade it for anything.
And by the time season 6 rolled around and I
I
had
will stay.
graduated and it was ending, I had put too much time into it, and I was still.
Without doubt.
It's a train wreck.
I somehow pushed myself through season 5.
I do not have a divine.
You have to watch the train wreck.
You have to watch the train wreck and how it ends. Like, it's such a shame because season 5 could have been great. Now I haven't seen the show, but there's this show called Friday Night Lights, and they do kind of the same thing, where they focus on a high school and the team. What they do is how they handle is they allow their people to move on and leave the show. When people graduate, they graduate. They're done with the show. They might come back, but you don't see them. You don't see us following their, foray into Broadway in New York. When let's be real, all Glee ended up being was a vanity project for Ryan Murphy and Lea Michele. Because they had some fantastic talent and just never used it. And you have a bunch of elf fruit, but no Dawn Lotus.
Thanks.
Look who's back from the dead. Again.
And then, of course, you're all about all the toxicity that came from not only Lea Michele, but just from Ryan Murphy. I think Jane Lynch said you could read the script and see who Ryan Murphy was pissed at that week by just reading the script.
Patch you up after you staggered out of making us wear, though. So, you're welcome.
And it's just such a shame because it could have been such. It started out good. Season 1 was good, if not a little cringy, but like that was kind of the charm.
Name's the dark.
I don't know the whole
Potions and elixirs. Not that Seeker
peeping on students in the shower thing.
Yeah, I think the worst part is Shu should have been arrested.
So many times.
I think the icing on the cake was when he started twerking with his students and then said twerking was a freedom of expression and the school couldn't take away that right, and Sue was principal at the time and she's like, no. And then he sings, what's that song I hate?
Holding up.
You hate a
Blurred
lot.
Lines.
You hate a lot.
Yes, but Blurred Lines. A song about Yeah, just ugh.
How do I go about having potions?
And then he completely misinterprets the song, which I guess that's supposed to be the joke. But if that's the joke, it's not a funny one. How about the fact they tried to do Rocky Horror Picture Show? You can't make any tonics. Okay.
Oh, look, it's Dickhead.
More like a dickhead. Okay.
Ooh.
Fix the door just like...
Can I get you anything? What can you tell me about this area?
area.
Adan is leaving for Potter.
And
He's been making
apothecary.
Carrot is the whatever he can make you threaten the quartermaster and for anything fancier, you can try buying from Cedric. His prices aren't too high.
So basically everyone you just met
Oh,
already.
there's also Nina's.
I
Beasts and things.
have not met two people.
Manabe and...
Farewell.
The stable dude.
Oh. That the stable's over there?
I want to say the
Probably.
stables are down this way, but we can do that another day.
You should probably progress forward
Yeah.
some. We're at the 17-minute mark.
Okay. I'll stop doing what I normally do.
Okay. Wrong way.
Actually, no, I'm just
Okay.
seeing if there's any talkie points before
You move forward.
gratuitous cutscene. So I stupidly decided to watch Waiting today.
Such a good movie. Like, it's bad, but I like it. It's a guilty pleasure.
I forgot just how many people are in Waiting.
I mean, Dane Cook was in it, and I admittedly have mixed feelings about when I first saw Dane Cook stand up. I loved it as a kid,
I wish I could get rid of
but like now I understand he's really not that great of a comedian. Like, he's better at comedy than he was at acting.
Yeah.
Like, do we need to talk about Good Luck Chuck?
You've given us
Let's
time,
not.
and
But
Solas believes
Ryan
that
Reynolds-
this attempt might succeed, provided the mark has no
Hold on, I'm gonna pull up it because the cast
The
was.
guy who
It
plays
was a
Sweets in Bones.
That's
that is not easy
Waiting.
to come by.
Yes.
So it has, wow. This, like I said, this cast was stacked. Ryan Reynolds, Anna Faris,
Yes.
Justin Long.
That's the one I couldn't think of. I was trying to
We
think.
watched Dodgeball the other day, and that's what made
The girl who plays Sugar in Glee.
Nuh-uh.
Uh-huh.
Vanessa Lengy. Yeah, because she's the barely.
Minor.
Yeah.
I'm only a minor for another week. I turn 18 on Wednesday.
David Koechner. I always remember. He will always be Todd Packer to me, or for those that are into Hannah Montana, Uncle Earl. But he'll always be Todd Packer. Luis Guzman,
Couldn't that kind of power
Try
make
McBride.
it
The
work?
only reason I know him is because he's in another one of my favorite movies called Let's Go to Prison. At least I think that was him. I could be thinking of someone else.
Yay! We're in a meeting.
May I present Commander Cullen,
Commander Cullen,
leader of the Inquisition
Inquisition.
Is he in Let's Go to Prison?
Such as they are.
We lost many soldiers.
in the valley.
Sorry.
Fear many more.
He was in Still Waiting.
This is Lady Josephine.
Yeah, he was in Let's Go to Prison. This is Barry.
Ambassador
Love that
Ash.
movie.
Even
John Francis
They're
Daly.
even taller than
And
I
of
heard.
course, you know Sister
You
Liliana.
know, sister.
my
And it had
position
Andy
involves a
Milonakis.
degree of-
She is our spy master.
Yes.
And of course Dane
Yes,
Cook.
Tactfully put, Cassandra.
mean, that's basically everyone like super notable. But yeah, the movie and the cast in Waiting is pretty stacked, and I love it.
So
And that is
I'm
the
sad.
why
And I still
I don't
disagree.
get to romance.
The Templars could
Paul
serve
this
just
turn.
as well.
because you don't have the DLC. We don't have the DLC.
No.
Enough magic poured into that
Only
mark.
romance is
Might
elves
destroy
or
us all.
Oh, and you're
Templars could suppress the
Konari.
breach. We can.
Curse you,
Pure
dice!
speculation.
But,
I was a Templar.
I know what they're capable
I
of.
know.
That movie is the reason I have it in my head. Do not mess with the people that mess with your food.
Okay, but in all fairness, if you're nice about it, we don't fuck with you.
Well, yeah, but it's the how hard is your job?
Yeah. Bitch had it coming.
Still, my favorite was the alfalfa sprouts.
No. How about some guacamole?
Guacamole.
No. What did I tell you?
You can't mix surf and turf with
Don't add
You can't add
Mexican to
food.
continental.
Yeah.
Oh.
And how about a little Parmesan?
There we go.
Yeah, guys, tip your waiters and don't mess with the people that mess with your food, that handle your food. Like, no, they can't actually mess with it to that extent, but they will make, like, 9 times out of 10, I know a few people who've worked it, all they'll do is, like, throw it in the microwave,
Chancellor Roderick.
and,
No doubt.
throw it in the microwave.
I don't know.
And reheat it.
I took sick joy in watching the chef's veins pop in his head.
Just how am I the herald of unrest?
Yeah, but
I'm
because he was our
horrible.
friend at the time. It's because he was our friend.
No. I'm talking about Jason.
I thought we liked Jason.
Oh, I love Jason. He was amazing. But I loved watching the vein pop in his head.
When the
Especially
customers-
when I had to seat, like, huge tables.
The point is, everyone is
And,
talking
like,
about you.
when you seat something above, like, a 4-top, you have to let the kitchen know.
But they would still have a conniption.
Oh, he would, because, like, I would be coming in there every other seat. Yeah, so there's a 6-top, there's a 7-top, there's an 8-top, there's a 15-top. It's quite the title, isn't it?
It's a little unsettling.
But yeah, it's
I'm sure the Chantry would agree.
People are
the closest thing
desperate
I've come to
for a
working
finer
restaurant
taste,
industry
but
was
you're that side, and to others a symbol of everything that's gone wrong.
I've worked fast food, and I used to work at a pizza place.
Will the Chantry attack us?
With what?
Okay,
They have
so
only words
I
to
will
demonstrate.
say the worst customers to have.
There is something
After
we can
the
do.
Sunday after
Chantry
church crowd.
cleric by the name of Mother
Okay,
Giselle
second worst
has
customers to
asked
have.
speak to you. She's not
Homeschools.
far and knows those involved
Yeah.
far better than I.
The
I've heard
restaurant
horror
that I
stories.
worked at, one Tuesday out
Of course,
of the
this
month.
isn't. There's obviously exceptions to every rule. Not saying about every person, but from our experience,
One Tuesday out of every month, we had a homeschool group come in. They sat down, played, because we were a board game pub. I know.
Yeah.
She's not far.
I'll see what she has to say. You will find
Board
Mother
game pub.
Giselle tending to the wounded in the hinterland.
The amount of damage they
Look
did
for
to the
other options
kids'
to
games.
expand the Inquisition's
And the
influence
parents-
while you're there.
We need
There were a
agents
couple
to
exceptions.
extend our reach
Like,
beyond
some
this
parents were really
and
good with
better
their
than
kids.
anyone.
Others just didn't
In
give
the
a fuck.
meantime, let's think of
Yeah,
other
the problem,
I
one of
won't
the, as
leave
cool
this
as the
one.
concept was, I think one of the biggest problems I saw was a lot of parents just kind of saw it as like a daycare, as a mini daycare, and kind of would let their kids wander.
Has Cassandra spoken to you about my new recruits?
Inquisition can unlock new area. Scouting operation for the hinterlands on the front side of the ward table now.
They are not your recruits, Commander. They're ours.
Giselle dies, and I hope that the Chanter's support dies with her. My scouts will still pass the fighting, find her, and protect her. So you only get one option.
For now.
Do you have any... Like, do you participate in the missions?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yay! It's my favorite scout! She's so adorable.
Oh, boy.
Oh no, you're gonna love her.
Yeah, we avoided fighting as best we could. It's every bit as bad as we feared. The apostates are mad at attacking anything that moves. It appears that the Templars here aren't following anyone's orders any longer. We located Mother Giselle and are trying to protect her, but she refuses to leave the refugees until we've ensured their safety. That will be hard to do without troops to push the apostates and the Templars out of the area. Commander Cullen has asked me to make inquiries of Master Dinette, a retired horse master of Redcliffe, who lives in the area. We tried to contact him about obtaining better horses for the Inquisition, but been unable to get through the fighting. Lead Scout Harding. Venture forth. So you can take 3 people with you. I know that's how it works in Origins.
Yes, and right now that's all I have.
Yep. So I assume you're going to be swapping out Solus as quickly as you can.
Yes.
Because you've had nothing nice to say about him.
I hate him so much. And the people who have played this game will understand why I hate him. And I know that I should, try to look at this with a different view because you don't know the things I know, but fuck him. Plus, there are so many better mages. Once I'm able to...
You're a mage. You honestly, what you need is a tank.
Yeah, well, I have Cassandra.
Oh, right. You have Cassandra. For some reason I saw Solus and Varric.
I have a rogue,
a mage, 2 mages, and whatever Cassandra is.
Yeah, I need someone who's also backline with me.
World of Andraste.
Howdy,
Stories.
Harding.
Everyone has. We know what you did at the breach.
Can you recruit her to your
Know
party?
much about the Canary, but you'll get no
No.
back talk from anyone here.
Can't
Promise.
exactly remember,
Inquisition Scout
but I
Harding is at your
know
service. All of us here. will do
she's
whatever
so
we can to help.
adorable.
Harding, huh? Ever been to Kirkwall's Hightown?
I can't say I have. Why?
Why?
You'd be Harding and...
In.
No, never mind.
Oh, never mind.
It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
We should get to business.
Look
The
at that
situation
fucking
is
height
pretty-
difference. It's Juliet talking to
Your
Cassie.
horses From Redcliffe's old horse master. I grew up here.
European
And
people
people
always
always
said
said
that
that
Dennett's
Dennett's
herds were the strongest
and the fastest this side of the Frostbacks. But with the Mage Templar fighting getting worse,
Getting worse, we didn't get to the...
Maker only knows if he's even still alive. Mother Giselle's at the crossroads helping refugees. Our latest reports say that the war spread there too. Corporal Vale and our men are doing what they can to help protect the people.
Vale
but
and our men are doing what they
we
can
won't be able to hold out very long. You best get going. No time to lose.
No time to lose. Well, we can do a little bit into the mission, but we are getting close to the 30-minute mark. So we have to clear the threats on the crossroads and close 2 rifts and speak with Dinette.
Dispatch for you. What is it? Could prove useful, sir. Nothing to report, sir.
Oh, Dwarven puzzle box. Hinterland discovered the outskirts. Okay. Looks like you got some enemies up ahead. I'm guessing that's what those red triangles mean.
You.
I see them.
Apostates!
Apostates are mages that are not part of the circle, if I remember correctly. Correct?
Yeah.
Does that make you an
The
apostate?
apostates have fled to the hills.
It's complicated.
Like most things.
Yeah. Fools and Redcliffe know, play the good mage. As they always do, we know the truth this world desires to conquer, and every worthless peasant threw a stone, every Templar who glared in disappointment or herring deserves to know it. Follow the trail to the Witchwood and find your brothers. If I remember correctly, the harrowing is when they remove all emotion from you. No. That's becoming a tranquil. Which is pretty awful, from what I understand. You basically feel no emotion. Mysteriums. I'm not going to read all that. Oh, you can level up, Liz. Liz.
I heard.
Okay. I'm just going to set him. Oh. Recreate the image of constellations by connecting the stars without making the same line twice. Okay. I feel like that's not hard. Couldn't you just go boom, 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 boom? I'm gonna trust you though. Oh, you missed this one down here, didn't you?
Oh, shit.
No, but so you can go to there, and then back up to there. That should connect them all.
No, I know. It's supposed to be like a... See, the sword over there?
What sword? Oh, that's what it's supposed to look like?
Yeah.
Okay. So go... I would've gone here, to here, to here. Hold on. Go from there to there. Unless you know, I mean... Yeah, do that. I mean, you're gonna have to.
I know. I messed up. Okay.
You messed up. Wait, no,
Nope.
you didn't. Go,
Oh.
and then to there. There we go.
No. I did mess up, just sorry. Because it didn't connect the middle part.
Oh, yeah, because it's connected to each one in the middle, don't you?
Yep.
But then you just go to there, then to the middle, then to the... There we go. What is the point of this?
They give you codexes and,
So there's 3 Astrariums in this area?
Yep.
Okay.
Where does this lead?
I say go ahead and level up, and by the time you level up, and once you level up, it'll be a good stopping point.
Character record. No, I can't.
Your other characters can, though.
Oh, right. Other characters.
You'd probably still be in character record. Hit RB. RB or LB. Oh, up and down on the D-pad. Switch characters.
Okay. Solus has 3.
I personally have always done auto level up, but that's just me. If you know what you like.
I don't necessarily spend a whole lot of time with Solus's character.
Well, I was just saying in general. In Origins, what I do is auto level up, and the computer decides how to level people up stat-wise for me. But in Origins, you don't just level up these. You level up. You have stats to level up. You have 1 point to spend. Okay. There's 3 points to spend. You're gonna do his archery.
Well, yeah.
The ballad. You do more damage when firing from elevation. That's the other one. Enemies that are still unwounded. Huh.
Take that, and then... do I go here?
Step out of trouble, fire hell of arrows at the enemy that were trying to close with you. It's the other one. Huh?
Explosive shot.
So like you know which one to take. Cool. One more, and that's Cassandra. She has 3 points.
Show.
Which she already has.
No.
Yeah.
Yes. But...
When you shield while your movement is not slowed as much, you might also protect nearby allies by giving them improved armor.
Yes.
Hey, back strike.
That's what she had.
If you went there to the back strike, and you usually take a damage, you also stun taunted enemies. Gain stamina when lose health. That's never bad. Using techniques perfected by early chevaliers. You can't be flanked by enemies and you're less likely to be staggered when hit from the front. Turn the bolt. Protects you against range attacks from the front. Launch forward, then spin with a slashing strike. If your first blow connects, you can use this attack to close with opponents. Shield bash. You correct that mistake with a brutal slam. It does bonus damage to an enemy's guard. Hey, no, can go wrong with a good shield bash, I think. Personally. No. Alright. And with that, we'll go ahead and wrap up. Alright. Everyone, thanks for watching. Next week, next episode, Wednesday, we will continue with where we left off. We will continue with this mission and explore more of the hinterlands outskirts. If you like our content, like and subscribe to our channel. We upload Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and stream on Saturdays. Thanks for watching.